Hey, what do you think about my shirt? Pretty slick, huh? Yeah, I like blue. That's a pretty good color. You like it alright, huh? You must not know its special properties. No, what would its special properties be? It's rather simple, really. Stripes are rather slimming, don't you know? Yeah, that only applies to vertical stripes. It doesn't work that way at all for horizontal stripes. Ah, crap! Oh. Jeez, really? Oh my gosh. It's not so much that it's ugly, it's just really hard to process. Ooh. I don't think they tested this appearance very much, because good grief. How could they have? And imagine playing against one of the bosses like this. I feel like you'd be at such a disadvantage. Anything that... I didn't... Alright. How are you supposed to tell... You can't even tell what these things are! Like, I recognize the four-leaf clover, but... Oh my gosh! What a disaster! That's supposed to be a boot? Because I'm breaking this down. You can see black, you can see white. In some of the UI parts, it's kind of a gray. So there is a little bit of variance, and then there's red for emphasis. But I can't even tell what these things are supposed to be because it's so broken. And those red lights that are flashing out of the bottom, I don't know what that is exactly. Oh my gosh. How bad would the fourth area be with this? Oh my gosh, that'd be a nightmare. But yeah, the eye that's supposed to be swirling around there, just completely, you can't see it, obviously. Oh my goodness, what a disaster. I guess that's how you know I've played the game for a while, because I can, I have a general sense of how to get around. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a boomerang. I can tell by the shape. But yeah, I can kind of get around just from general memory or from what I've learned of the game. Some of this, how to put it, parts of the game are random. It's all randomly generated or procedurally generated. But like Rogue Legacy, there's only so many patterns that there can be. And some, I don't know how large a section is necessarily, but I do know that I never actually have used that one. I like the one on the left, but I'll go with revive. I'm just morbidly curious. I've got to see what the boss looks like. If you can even tell when the projectiles are coming. If it's just that much of a mess. Oh my gosh. I couldn't even imagine making it to the fourth area because of the second one. There's a lot of enemy projectiles that would be more difficult to kind of account for. But then also, that sounded weird to me for some reason. Also, the third area, since you had to move so quickly, it's like there's only so much you can really account for with these sorts of graphics, you know? Did that not hit? It visually looked like it should have hit. And this is one of the worst areas to get past, because this saw blade, you have to do exactly that to get by without getting hit. It's so obnoxious. And the reason it's obnoxious is because it's right in the middle. So you... I don't know exactly how I'm trying to phrase it. But since it's directly in the middle of two areas, you can't duck under it. There's no ducking. So if you're just staying here and that saw blade is coming towards you, you'll take damage. You can't obviously jump over it because it's too narrow like this would be. So it's really obnoxiously set up. Oh my goodness. That's all I can see of the boss. Wait, what? Okay, oh, this is so weird. Okay, so even the amount of light in the arena is limited because it's showing it as black. What in the world is going on? And I tell you what, fighting this boss does not take this long normally, but because I can just mash through its attacks. But there, it is so... In this environment, with this color scheme, it's so screwed up, it's like I can't blitz my attacks like I should be able to. Now that one's kind of sucks. That one's usually pretty good. I like this one better. I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna peek at the second area. Look at all this intricate design. Can't barely see it. You can barely see it. Let me rephrase. Oh, I can tell that's a fadeaway wall, but I have to really pay attention. Oh my. This is so weird. Why was this done? Why put this in an update? It's not an improvement. It's kind of trippy, it's novel, but it makes the game so much worse. Oh, it's challenge mode though, see? Get it? It's hard. Hard things are good. It's like they can be, but you also have this thing called hard mode. Why do you need this? To be artificially and hard for all the wrong reasons. And also, man, that looks kind of terrible. It also is really obnoxious to me that I'm getting better pickups on this run. Look at those pickups! More health drops, a revive, double jump the spins, and then health drops are better. That's such good RNG. I mean, it's not. Those are really good. Those are fairly good ones. The revive is always great. I like the double jump. Not really necessary with Seeker. The health drop ups having better value and then more of them. That's great synergy. The only thing else I could say would be missing would be increased HP. Increase at 1. That's another really good one. Bullet piercing. That's great, especially with Seeker. Holy cow, it's amazing. And then gun damage. And I don't mean gun damage if you only have 1 health remaining, just increased gun damage. I've only gotten that a handful of times. It somehow seems rare. No idea about the programming on that. But those 7 are very good. The remaining, I want to say like 13. The other half and some change. Some are okay. Like the bullet or the boots that protect your feet from spikes on the ground. That has a use. When I did the Seeker run in the 4th area, that made Oh, that was a nightmare with the platforming in that one area. I might have failed if it hadn't been for that one. So it does have utility. Anyways, though, I've gone into the game again, just kind of monkeying around and shouting about this visual mode that is completely annoying to me. I guess I'll go back to the menu real quick. Just this, color! Daily Tower, I didn't see anything about on the store page. I even looked it up on the discussion board, didn't see anything about it. There's no guides. As far as Daily Tower goes, with the game otherwise being procedurally generated, I think what this does is, for the day, for the 24 hours, it'll generate a set pattern, so you can learn a pattern if you're having trouble. This would be kind of like light mode. That's my interpretation. You can keep playing this mode as many times as you want in the same day. If anybody knows otherwise, I recommend that knowledge and information. Hard mode, I haven't actually ever tried it. Yeah, I don't need to play hard mode with that. I'll tell you what, just for yucks, let me, us, plural, I'm gonna peek at hard mode just to see. Like, do enemies take more damage? Possibly. See, that's the thing, is like, it doesn't really break down what makes it hard mode. It just says hard mode. So, yeah. That one's... See, that's situationally useful. I didn't even take any damage, so it's like, why is that there? I might go with that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with this one. I think grapple would be useful against the third boss, based on my experience with that. But otherwise, that's the only time it has utility. I think they are just taking more damage. Because I was surprised by how long that stupid enemy was alive. Is that really the only difference? Maybe more enemies? I'm not really noticing a greater concentration of enemies, I don't think. Oh, get up there. Okay. That's worthless. Sure. It's not great, but it's useful. And that really did take a lot of damage. Took a lot of bullets to kill. Phrasing words, I'm saying things stupid. I was gonna say, Ranger was one of my better choices for when I was low level, or didn't have this option, so, I could see this, I could see Ranger being useful in this, instance. Otherwise, I think it's just taking more damage. Oh, he shoots 4. Okay. So his spread is a little bit more treacherous. Obviously. I'm done trying to shoot that. Thank you. No, I shouldn't have jumped. Dang it, It's funny when you kill the boss and then his little underlings are still there. So you don't even get more money from hard mode either? Or maybe you do. 439. Is it higher? Let me just get 1, or a small handful. That was only worth 1. Yeah, I might have just, like when I was playing the very first one, when I was playing the round on black and white mode, I just might not have noticed. Man. much damage, how many hits it should take to kill a basic enemy. I don't know. How many should it kill? How many should it take? Increase max? Yep. I was tempted to get the thing on the right, the luck, but it's like, yeah, that's, I think, a little better, arguably. Though, what really makes that useful is if you get revive. Having 5 max HP plus revive is great. Sorry, that was stupid. Jeez. Oh, the ghost didn't take like hardly any shots to kill. At least it didn't feel like it did. Nope, don't have it. Yeah, see, look at those crummy items compared to what I just had in the previous round. It's like, are you kidding me? Fix! Jeez, what is this, the 2020 election? As to what it can't lock on, what it does. It recognizes the target from... Like, I'm not even able to see the enemy and it's locking on a crab. Like, how does this thing work? Oh. Okay, I kinda get it. It just means you do this. Stop right in the middle. It's sort of frustrating. I think you just do that. Yeah, using the screen wraparound is really the easiest way to deal with that boss. I don't tend to think about it. I just don't use that ability to my advantage more. Oh wait, piercing bullets. Wow, that was terrible. So my point was, that's perfect! Of course, if, oh, okay, I do have the, spike boot thing, so... No! Get out of here, you dumb enemy! I'm gonna die just because I'm sucking. And it's just because it's hard mode. But yeah, I mean... I'm taking more damage? Because the enemies are also taking more damage to kill? Kind of... Obviously. Oh, that's right, I have... Dang it! It's obvious how that would have an impact, but... It's like, other... How to put this? This weapon is so much of a just hold the button down and jump that... Even with enemies taking more damage and me making stupid mistakes, it's like, it still doesn't matter that much. Oh, I do have that. It's been... Those are all stupid! Darn my bad luck on these things. Inconsistent luck, however you want to phrase things. See, why isn't it targeting this stuff now? understand this targeting. It's like, you didn't target that stuff, you targeted all the other stuff from earlier. Like, way up there. Wait a second. I can kind of cheese it. Tracker, whichever you want to blame more. Oh no, he's just taking a ton of damage. That's the big part of it. Well, I died. I'm not terribly surprised, and I'm not that concerned about it either. Yeah, that's about in line. With the money doubler, I can get 1,500 on a successful completion. There I got 500. Yeah, so that hard mode doesn't even give you more loot. It's just harder. So yeah, I mean, that did make a difference. I failed to beat the game using that overpowered suit. Does that make it a good inclusion? Arguably. I don't know. It's something you could do if you wanted to spend more time in the game. But, excuse me, again, you don't even get more money from it. So why bother? Because it's there? That's really how a lot of this game is after a certain point. After you get to a certain level. Okay, this actually is better than somewhat. But you kind of suffer from the same debilitating effect, though. How to put it? The light source of the flames and the light source your character has lets you see the area around you, the detail, which otherwise is completely blank. And so this isn't as bad as the fourth area, but this low level of graphics kind of has the same ultimate result. But anyways, I've more than played enough the game. I have no real interest to play it further, and that's basically my biggest gripe about it, is that once you beat the game, or once you get one of the suits that you're most interested in, it's like, oh, I'm going to have some fun with it. There's not really any point to play further. And yes, you could go for all the achievements, but one of them is for unlocking all the suits. There's 40 suits. There's thousands of gems that I had to play this game through over and over and over again just to unlock. And there's just no point. I mean, there's a certain part of me that's a little OCD. It's like, well, I could do that. I could earn all the achievements, but the part of me that's trying to be less of a procrastinator is saying, oh, hell no. You could spend that time, but I have so many other unfinished games. So many games I've never even tried that I own that are much better than this. And it's like, I'm not going to waste my time on that. I played the game. I beat it. You know, I can review it. I can upload some video footage. That's good enough for me, you know? But anyways, hope you enjoyed this very short, casual playthrough. I didn't show all of my highs and lows, all of my failures. You guys see some of my fumbling. You guys see me beat the main game, try hard mode. I'm summarizing what you just saw. I don't know. That's so pointless. I'll have to remind myself not to do that. Don't summarize what people just saw. They're not stupid. Well, I was about to say, if you're watching my videos, maybe insulting your audience. Brilliant. I don't know. I need to stop talking now. Anyways, I'll see you later, folks. And as always, for Anagi, Tower Fortress. I think that's got a good ring to it. Don't you mean Fortress Tower? Is that what we were going with? I thought it was TF, not FT. No, I'm pretty sure we were going FT because it's alphabetical. It's a lot easier to remember the order that way. Oh, that sounds right, but I could have sworn we were going for the tower aspect because you climb straight up. Hey, you got me all confused. That sounds reasonable. I tell you what, let's just flip a coin. Heads for one, tails for the other. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how the title of this game came to be.